Sagittarius, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com, and this is your monthly forecast for April 2015. Sagittarians, if you have your Sun, Ascendant and Moon in Sagittarius, this is valid for you. It's an extremely important month as it's a month of eclipses. Last month we have a solar eclipse and this month we have a lunar eclipse. And eclipses normally come in pairs and the effect lasts for about 6 months. Now we are all taking a collective sigh of relief after March 17th. That's the time when Uranus, the planet of revolutionary change in 5D IDs, made its 7th of 7 squares in the heavens with transformational Pluto in Capricorn. Now planets usually align with each other 3 to 5 times. This unusual 7-time lineup has been responsible for much of the disorder, chaos and change that we have been experiencing since 2012. Now in the calm after the storm, a lot of you will be feeling freer to pursue new life enhancing activities with less resistance, because the groundbreaking action of Uranus and Pluto have broken up or eroded so many attitudes and patterns that have kept you from seeing new and progressive possibilities towards your life. Now astrologically, a series of lunar and solar eclipses in 2015 will contribute to a greater exchange of ideas across the globe and are going to be concurrently heightening everybody's awareness about whatever that's going on across us. Now we begin the month with a full moon lunar eclipse that is happening on the 4th of April. Now this illuminates the conflict between me and you. It speaks about autonomy and sharing. It's a time to continue to clear up patterns that have been holding you back from personal fulfillment, particularly those that are relationship centric or that revolve around your confidence, boldness or authenticity of expression. There is going to be more work around these areas as we move along, but for now you're going to be experiencing greater awareness as to where it is that the problem lies or the lack or the flaws. And the areas of the life that activate or get activated by the full moon are the places where you're going to be seeing dramatic change. And it can also be that all of a sudden you have clarity as to what is it that needs to get done. Now it's important to note that this is nothing new that's happening in your life, Sagittarius. This event that is going to happen, it's something that it's been emotionally been building up inside you, and now it just reaches a manifestation, or it manifests at this point of time. Full moons are normally about, they speak about fruition, they speak about maturity. It's about a certain situation that has reached its maturity and now it needs to be expressed. And full moon phases are also often very emotional, and they are often referred to as emotional declarations. And this is a time where you are going to be expressing yourself. You're going to be not suppressing your feelings, whatever that has been, may have been going on in your life for a time, and especially in areas that requires change. So a lot of work that is there, a lot of movement, a lot of change that is there in store for you. And for you Sagittarians, the full moon lunar eclipse is happening in a part of your chart that has to do with your friends, it has to do with groups of people, it has to do with like-minded people as well. And it could be that it could bring to an end maybe a friendship. It could bring to an end a spat that you've been having for a friend, or maybe there's a group of friends that you have been hanging out for a long time, and now all of and it has been in your back of your mind that you hang around because there's nothing really much great to be doing otherwise, and you would be lonesome by lonesome, so you've been hanging around with them. But now is the time where you're going to be taking into stock and figuring out whether you want it or you don't want it, and you may put it to end. And it could also be that for some of you, you may elevate this relationship, and you may enjoy your friends' companies a lot, and they could be a lot of time that you'll be spending going out to restaurants, maybe taking small vacation with your friends, and it could just be a lot of focus is there on friendly relationships, and you will just feel very happy being surrounded with your friends and with their entire positive energy. And some of you may also walk away from a group you belong to, or even join a new one that you feel better represents what you want to accomplish and has members that are of the same mind in regard to how to better the world and the society. And your position in the world and how you fit in could be something that you will be reflecting on. And someone may require your help at this point of time, Sagittarians, or you may be required by many people that you have been for quite some time now. And you could also, I think it's very critical, because when the full moon comes, and like I said, it normally speaks about endings, more than beginnings, unlike a new moon energy. So it could be that there could be a clarity of that you were done doing the restaurant hopping or taking vacation, and you will really be seeking more smaller groups or more one-on-one interaction with your friends, and you are not going to be really happy doing this large friend gathering or holiday bit of it, wherein that could have just become habit forming for a lot of you. So that could be there on the other side as well. On April 8th, Jupiter, the beautiful benefactor, is going direct till August, and Jupiter is going to be highlighting a part of your chart that is going to be making you very expansive and optimistic, and you are going to be less worried about petty problems or about inconveniences, and you may have an opportunity to travel abroad or to study, expand your horizons, and meet people who are of diverse backgrounds. You tend to become more intellectually curious, and academic matters will go well. And this is a time where you are going to be open to learning, particularly about subjects that you normally may have very little interest in. Furthering your education in any capacity is possible, and it is likely to be very successful now for you. Success in business is likely through expansion, through collaboration, or even through connection with foreigners. Advertising and promotional activities are highly favored around this time, and they could be one of the key successes to business. They could be one of the main keys to business successes around this time as well. Legal matters are especially favored around this time, and authors could publish their works, expand their audience, receive a favorable feedback. Education and travel opportunities are also going to be expanding your horizon. Excellent time for teachers as well. It's also a great time to be dealing with your in-laws, and your mind is going to be very expansive and tolerant around this time, Sagittarians, and you're just going to be under lesser stress than usual. I think the fact that you're not going to be sweating over those small stuff from your side, your creative juices are going to be quite flowing, and you're going to be gaining perspective on life and what does it mean. I think Jupiter is going to be doing some really lovely work on areas that you really need, Sagittarian. Now towards the end of the month, we have Pluto, who's going retrograde around the 16th, and Pluto is all about death, destruction, power, sex, ambition, drive, but mostly it's about death and rebirth, and he's the god of non-superficial, who will strip you down to the bones to find who is it that lies beneath the facade. The strength that comes from a Pluto transit comes from no other. And he's the god of the underworld. He's really the god of takeaway. He breaks you down, rebuilds into a more authentic you. And Pluto is transiting a part of your chart that speaks about values. It speaks about earned income, and it will cause you to reevaluate your what you want and what you need. So these are two different things, and Pluto is going to be pushing you to sit and think about these things, and he's going to be causing a burning desire in you to be financially independent, or to be if you're not already, and if you are, he's just going to be increasing this intensity in you to be earning more money. And there's going to be an initial breakdown phase in some of you, wherein that you wherein that either you will find that you're losing things a lot, or it's you may feel a lack of confidence that is there in you. But this is just to make your foundation far more stronger than anything else, Sagittarians. And as Pluto turns retrograde, he pushes you more to find new ways of making money, he may even return some of your things that you have lost, or even replace it with something new. And you will be evaluating what are things that are really of importance to you, and what it is that, or maybe is it that you're unnecessarily too attached to your material things. And Pluto always rebuilds what it breaks down. So don't sweat it too much, it's for your best. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Sagittarians. I'll speak with you soon, and thank you so much for watching.